Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Old Dog New Trick channel in the Philippines. Today, I'm the entertain the people for watching. I need to more practice. So I'm waiting for people for watching. If you have a little, just comment for little question. How sure today? And here in the Valencia is little shine and rain. The people is walking the outside. Good morning, Randy Guthrie. Oh, good morning, Global Rig. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Chok. Good morning, Dib. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Philip. Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, K9. Thank you for watching. 75 people for watching. Good morning, Francis. Good morning, Chok. Daddy Paul, hurry up. Good morning, George. Good morning, Jason.
I'm not sure.
Good morning, James. I always reading the name of the
Good for
people.
you. Doing good, man. You see what's going on.
WD, Google.
How'd you do, guys? Everything good? All right. So just say hi, baby.
Yeah. Good morning, Scott. Mark, good morning. Leonard, good morning. Greg, good morning.
Yeah, hurry up,
Because I have little nervous coming.
It's getting overwhelming.
Oh, Sir China Dem, thank you so much for always watching. To all people, thank you so much. Chocks,
There's Chuck.
Chock.
Where's your in and out hat?
Christopher, oh, my in and out the hat is the drawer. Chief Artie, Kasna, Steve, good morning. Sorry.
Morning, Ramlin.
Renard. Yeah, I hope so. I doing great for the entertain for the people for live screen.
I did not know Mark's live right now. We're not going to be live very long because we're going to go do a little thingamajig. I did not know he was live. Sorry.
Yeah. I think 10 or 20 minutes.
Let's see.
Jukord. Reaper.
Reaper 2020.
Yeah.
Yay, good job. Practicing
Yeah.
her English name.
Yeah. My problem is my tongue. Can you share about my
You want me to share about your tongue?
like I talk with you for the like chapchoy, like conversation for the
Oh, yeah. That's okay. You just have an accent.
yeah, like so hard for
Let's see.
the
What's this
pronouns.
question? Hey, Paul, when you got your boarding pass on PAL, did they ask you about TSA No. No, they did not. They did not. Somebody was saying they were asking for something like that, but that wasn't the case. What's your name? Jennifer Terry is who you want to listen to. She does daily updates on all the flights.
Mhm.
I think this morning she did one on going to America, what you need if you're leaving the Philippines and you're going to the States. And then if you're coming in, she's got a wealth of information. And it's always changing. So, yeah, before I watched her religiously when I was in the States. Let's see. Good morning from Pennsylvania. Good deal.
Okay.
Good morning, Paul and May from Keith. Thanks so
Keith.
much. And beautiful Lynn is on the channel watching somewhere. Hello, Paul and May.
Chris. Good morning.
Hello to Lynn. Let's see, Paul, only 70 in Vegas today. Yay, that's good. What is it here? I think the temperature's not, oh, it's 84 right now.
Yeah.
Chris is in the house. It's night here, 8:17. Yeah, what was the deal he did? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was right. Here's Ian.
Oh, Sir Ian, where you come back to the Philippines again?
Hey, Marion.
Marion.
Hey, Randy, Leonard, and Chuck. Renlin staying in touch.
Dugan.
Good morning, Paul and May. You're both adorable. Wow.
Thank you.
I never thought of myself as adorable.
Hmm.
Lynn's the crazy lady is right. I'm visiting dinner, ran into your friend Bud Brown at Ground Zero. Right on. Good for you.
Oh.
Hey, George. Hey, Roger. Thanks so much. No, I've texted you twice, but no response, but likes. Texted me on the phone? I've been talking to guys every day on Messenger, so I try my best to stay up with it. But if you want to chat, just let me know. I am very slow getting back to emails and stuff, but we're just go. Like today, we're going to be doing what? Oh, a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think it's 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I have interview.
First I'm hearing of it. Thanks for letting me in on that.
You the first.
Yeah, we love your English. Hope it never changes. I will tell you a quick story though. When I got back from the States, May was looking a little long in the tooth, and she confessed that she really missed having a TV. And so I'm not a big TV guy. And so I said, okay, you know what? We'll go look. And we're looking for a new motorbike too for me. And we're not having much luck. But we went across the street and they had a smart TV on sale, last one in the showroom, right? It was the last one they had.
Yeah.
So it was really deeply discounted. So me being the cheapskate I am, I said, okay, I'll take it. So they delivered it and they set it up and everything is hunky-dory. And on a smart TV, you just talk to it. So you'll say,
The remote.
the remote, you push the button. And so I talk to the TV and, I ask for Netflix or I ask for YouTube. And May likes it because she gets to watch herself on TV.
Yeah,
So she thinks she's on TV and she has a TV show. Even though I've told her, no, you don't. It's just on the TV. But the other day she was talking to the TV and the TV was going, what? The TV doesn't understand May.
I said YouTube.
So can you repeat that? Let's see. TSA is only for U.S. domestic flight. Global entry is for international flights. There you go. Yeah, we're going to do a house tour today.
Yeah.
A guy, Jerry, contacted me 3 or 4 days ago and said he has a friend that's selling his house. And so I went yesterday over to the Octagon, and I know the guy, but we'd never had like a lot of one-on-ones. We just sort of like, peripheral friends. And so we exchanged information, and it's 9:30 now.
Yeah.
And in about an hour, we're going to leave and go meet up with him and go video his house. He wants to sell it. So I don't know anything about it, but I got the feeling it's a pretty nice house. And the house tours are good. I mean, whether you want to buy it or rent it or whatever, they're good. People seem to like them a lot. And I like doing them because I've always been interested in the real estate game. I was really interested in that in America. But out here, it's amazing the variety of houses that you'll see and the different quality of construction, pricing, land, neighbors, access roads. There's so much more to think about out here, even when you're renting a place. Um, One thing that I've been very remiss in when I've talked about renting a house or an apartment is how important the landlord is. And that's 90% of the game, really. And so far, so good with us as far as our landlord here is
Yeah.
great. And she lives next door and she's very accommodating. And I told her yesterday that we were having an issue with PLDT.
Yeah.
And the PLDT is under her name. That's our internet provider. And so she's going to go hump it out. You know, she's going to go down to Robinson's and stand in line and talk to them about it or try to make the phone call. But she's very attentive to our needs. And then I've never experienced this, but because I've been very fortunate with all three of my landlords. Big Rock, they were very good at taking care of things. Mila and Bernard at Highland Villas, they were good at, if I said I'm having a problem, they would at least address it. They didn't blow you off. But there are a lot of guys, not a lot, but there's a number of guys out here that have landlords that are like absentee. They might live in France and they rented out the house. And so all these things that I don't have to worry about, they do. They've got to go down to PLDT and stand in line. They've got to deal with water issues. They've got to hire a plumber to come in and fix whatever is going wrong, and then they get reimbursed later. Where we just go next door, and we had the water pressure increased in our bathroom. It was just down to a drizzle. So something was wrong. And the guy just came over, and I tipped him a few bucks, and that was that. It's the Oscar. Oh, yeah, you called me. And Aunt May answered. I was in the shower.
I see. That guy.
That's Oscar. Yeah. We'll make it happen, Oscar. And see, I asked Jennifer the question when I bought my ticket. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this TSA thing. Oh, Paul, Philippines, Old Dog, new tricks from Greensboro, North Carolina. Right on. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
Coming to the Philippines July 31st. Well, good on you.
Very close.
There's a bunch of stuff I want to complain about. Let's see. Or Baby May. That's how my mother spelled her middle name. I don't understand that statement. Maybe it's just me.
Narbats.
Good morning. I started watching your channel in Canada and now watching from East Balabac.
Yes, Lalaboy.
We're neighbors.
Valencia.
Let's see, Baby May, I left you a message about meeting your cousin I sent tonight.
Oh, wow.
So you'll need to contact her.
Yeah, my cousin is already sent me the message.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
All right.
In Facebook.
What's that mean?
I
don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Hey, Baby May, Paul from Christchurch, New Zealand. Just watched your videos the last 3 days. Awesome laughs. Enjoyed them. You watched them all. You binged it? God bless you. Thank you very much. Yeah, PMCGILL, the number 5 at Gmail. I thought that was in my description. I guess it's not. No, this YouTube channel. Oh, comments. Oh, yeah. I'm very remiss, Marianne, on the comments. I'm very bad with getting back to comments. I apologize for that. One reason we bought the TV is because of my eyes are hard. It's hard for my eyes to read a lot of the stuff and look. So I get a lot of eye strain when I'm on the computer. And so a lot of the times on my phone, I just give a heart to acknowledge that I've read the comment and I appreciate it. And I move on because trying to type on my phone is complicated. And being on the computer, typing, I can last about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. And then I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. It's hurting, you know. So not hurting, but my eyes are getting strained. I get headaches. So that's probably my biggest fault is not
Yes, go.
responding enough to you guys' comments. But yeah, the interviews with the
Yeah.
Filipinos are
Thank
always good.
you. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, Steve. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Carlos.
Carlos, good
We've been meeting a
morning.
lot of people recently, huh? Well,
Yeah.
I have. I know you didn't go out with me, but I met like
Yeah,
three people yesterday.
yesterday I helped to Jennifer for doing the vlog in the resort.
I think I met like three or four new guys yesterday, just in passing.
Oh,
But let's see, I will be in Dumaguete in September, meeting my almost 2-year girlfriend for the first time. We would
wow.
love to meet up with you both if you're available. Yeah. Um, our availability has been kind of a problem lately, just because of extenuating circumstances a lot of times. So we got weathered in for 2 days. That put us back. And then we are doing stuff like videos and all that. So I'm trying to, I'm thinking about setting up just a time where we can just go someplace central
Mhm.
and hang out for an hour or two, like Ground Zero or Tom Tom's,
Yeah.
and then just tell everybody, hey, come on down and we'll hang out. Because I feel bad because it's like I'm blowing people off, but I'm not. And neither are you. But shit happens. I don't know how else to put it. You know, we want to get together, but we can't.
Alan, good morning.
You look cute, man.
Oh, thank you, Carlos. Dari Polto.
Hey, buddy Trip.
Oh, body trip.
Our old pal, buddy Trip. Let's see, Paul, it's confusing as to what proof of vaccination the Philippines will accept. Did you guys use a copy of your card? Who card? Do you know if they will accept a digital version on your phone? I would refer you to Jennifer Terry. I got this whole advice thing I don't like to give. But what I did was I had a vaccine card from here in the Philippines where I got vaxxed.
Yeah.
And so I had a picture of it on my phone. Yes. And I had a photocopy of it. And I found that the photocopies were a lot simpler to navigate. Instead of one for me, like I said, my eyes are crappy. So to find everything on my phone is always a challenge. And I screenshot them though. So all I need is power. I don't need internet. So it's in my gallery. But what I did was I made a folder up, and it was a clear plastic folder with like a zipper lock, like a big
Yeah.
Ziploc bag. And I had all my passport, my ID, my vax card, that card, this form, that form. I had it all in one spot, and they can scan it, and it just made it was easier for me, and I think it's easier for them too than fiddly farting around with these phones. Finally, it's not raining here in Moncton, Newtown. Oh yeah, yeah, we've been rained in too, so we're like 2 days behind on everything. Thank you for that, Carlos. The chat banner across the screen is blocking the cleavage. Just saying, we don't have a chat banner. Oh, this. My cleavage? Let's see. Good morning from Pittsburgh. Hope you're doing okay. We are. Old dog. That's me. There's Global Greg. Can you change? Okay, just say chop suey one more time.
Okay, chop suey.
Say it louder.
Chop suey. Global Greg, you're so funny.
One more time.
Chop suey.
Chop suey. Just letting you know, damn, I am good looking. Hey, that's right. I forgot. That's all we ever asked for here on the Old Dog channel is a like. The TV was. TV was like, I don't get it.
You can action the default. How to do it. I
She
action.
gave it to me. I said, YouTube.
I
How
think
did you say it? How did you say
three
it? YouTube?
times.
Three times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just said, saying again, YouTube.
Can you share your email, please? PM, all lowercase, PMC, GILL, the number 5, at Gmail. I'll put it in the description, I guess,
Yeah.
right after this is over. I thought it was permanently in my description. I guess not. You see, I have a bit of the dreams about it, brother.
Brother Paul. Isabella.
Isabella, come
Yeah.
on, baby man. Hope you're well. Enjoy your house tour. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with it today.
Yeah.
I think we'll do a deal where I think what's most useful is what we'll do is we'll go tour the house first, and I'll get a. So I'm meeting the guy down the street. He's not far from us, and then I'll go back after that and kind of do a drive to the house and show you where it's located because there's guys here locally that are looking for houses, and this one's for sale, not for rent. The rental places go really quick too.
Yeah.
All those places like Gio's place
Yeah.
that rented
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then David, we had those houses.
Yeah.
They sold,
Oh.
and rented.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyway, but I've always liked house tours and budget
Yeah.
videos. House tours and budget videos are very popular. We should do a budget video. Our budget never changes though. Let's see. How you doing? We're doing good, man. Wish I could get there and meet a lovely Filipino in Nicaragua. We'll have to do. Are you in Nicaragua right now? I thought you were in Mexico. Why did I think that? Any Russians? I don't think I've ever seen a Russian here. I'm sure they're here, but I don't remember seeing any. I saw a bunch of Vietnam. American love is empty. And Carlos. Are there any more simple? Are there more simple rental options there? I'm thinking basically just a bedroom and a CR, which is that type of thing. About 10 grand, about $200, and yeah, they're all over the place. You never know what people are talking about when they say a one bedroom simple.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a province style, but to get an American like a little version of this house, I would bump it up to maybe 250. To have electric, water,
Yeah.
aircon, stuff like that. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Have the simple house that people I vlog is 10,000.
10,000,
Yeah. Like studio, no?
like a studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10,000.
So they're out there.
Include the Wi-Fi.
Includes the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot more down the hill, more towards not up here in Valencia, but more down towards Dumaguete proper. Yeah, that's where I think most of them are. But there's a lot of apartment buildings that I don't even know about. I mean, they're all over the place, but Jennifer knows. And maybe your neighbor. Yeah. Oh, cool. Jason and you. I don't understand that. Jason. Thank you very much, Carlos. Oh boy, every man. You know what? I feel bad. We should probably cut this short because I didn't know he was on. Honest to God, didn't. He was just like, let's do a live stream because May wanted to practice.
Yeah. And then not long hour because go to the tour house.
Plus we got to go to that house. Let's see. Hey, Paul, you're going to move because I read that Valencia was counted as the 5th best place to retire on world travels. Really? I didn't know that. The only thing I would move to is something with a bigger kitchen. Hard to find. Chuck's coming out on the 12th.
In Manila.
Which airline is best from USA? I used Philippine Airlines. I'm not a fan of Philippine Airlines, but they had a direct flight. So I don't like airlines, period. I can't find one that I can call good. How on way to kitchen for juice? Good morning, both of you from Houston, Texas. Well, thanks, John.
Good morning, John.
Greetings from New Orleans, city of jams. I was in New Orleans once. Buenos dias. That's all I know. From the Ozarks. I always wanted to go to the Ozarks. Beautiful up there. Hey guys, moving to Taipan for work next month. Getting close to meeting my fiance in the Philippines. Boy, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. A lot of guys coming out actually meeting the girls, right?
Yeah.
And
For the
getting ready to
purpose.
meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
Is that our neighbor?
Yeah, I think it's Ray.
Snap, crackle, and pop. It's not just for breakfast anymore. It's me getting out of bed.
K9.
That's a good one, K9. Yeah. Hey, Paul, got a kick out of your sit down with your dad. Hilarious. What a good man. Yeah, he is a great guy. Thank you very much. That's my favorite all-time video, of course. Hello, Striker TV. Regis and Kathy Lee. Yeah, huh? I arrive August 1st. Next flight in August 3rd to Isabella. Well, good on you, man. Let's see. My ship made port calls in the Philippines in the 80s. Okay, my Liberty buddy smoked Marlboros. He said he could never get used to the taste of Asian cigarettes. Yeah, there's a big difference. Big difference. Did you use an agent for where you are now? Agents are coming to show me a place and then change the price on you because it was pandemic prices. Offering original price, not offering. Agents, for the most part, out here are not agents at all. To my knowledge, there's no real estate school that you go to or a test that you take or license that you get. Most real estate agents are just local people that know people with places for rent. And so if Mae was a real estate agent, for example, and she knew 5 places for rent or for sale, but let's just keep it simple. We'll say they're for rent. What she would do is she would take you and show you those. You'd say, I'm looking for this, this, and this. She would take you to the 5 properties that she knows because there's a commission involved.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not saying that about Mae. I'm just using her as an example. And then a lot of times what the landlord will do is try to collect 2 months security deposit up front. And that where normally it's 1 month security deposit. The second month is to give her a commission. It comes right out of your pocket. So that being said, you can hire an agent, or not hire, but you can use an agent to snoop around and get an idea. But just know in the back of your mind that they're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They're just doing it because they want a commission. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a capitalist, but it does limit you to what they know. They're trying to show you the places they're trying to rent, if that makes any sense. Now, you can hook up with someone like Jennifer.
Yeah.
And she'll just show you, again, what she knows.
Yeah,
there's
before,
no commission involved.
Yeah, so you for the 5 house.
Yeah, yeah. And then we do places on here on the channel, and we don't get any commission from those people. We just do it. You know, it's a solid for them, and we like it because they're usually popular videos. So we get to run ads on them, and we make a few dollars on that. So to me, it's win-win-win. You guys get to see a house for rent or for sale. The owner gets some exposure, and we get a YouTube video that people like. So, but I would be careful with those agents.
Yeah.
Hey, I caught you live. Happy to have a great time in USA. Happy I found those In-N-Out burgerettes. Yeah. I only got one hat, though. Good morning, Timothy. Did Valencia get hit with another typhoon? Hearing that there were mudslides and roads not far from your area. We didn't get hit, but there was a big system go through north of us. So we got the aftermath of it. Today's what? Thursday?
Yes.
Thursday, yeah. So what was it? Monday and Tuesday, we were home.
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday, we just stayed home.
Yeah, because
and it wasn't raining, like really crazy raining, but it looked like it was going to rain any minute. And it did. It rained on and off. And I just have a rule. I don't drive in the rain. And it's not I'm afraid of getting wet, because we come home wet more often than I like to admit, because we do get caught a lot coming home. But it's just too dangerous. And so that we did get caught in the aftermath of that. Yes, I binged, thoroughly enjoyed it because my wife is a Filipino. I've been in the New Zealand for 36 years are going to relate to a lot of the stuff you cover. Well, thank you, Ralph. Appreciate that. Yeah, Alexa, okay, Google can. Yeah, it's just the accent. Hey, Paul, that sounds like a great idea. I'll meet up when we meet in Desert Palms. It was so nice, and I know you're probably having the same kind of experience there in Ghetto. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. In fact, that should maybe try to coordinate with a couple other guys like Bud and Gio and Mark, and maybe just say, hey, let's all get together at blah blah, pick a place, call it Ground Zero, because it's kind of a big place, and we'll just hang out for an hour or two, and then we'll get an opportunity to meet you guys in person. I was so sorry to see the typhoon. Oh, December was rough. Yeah, we didn't get hurt at all. December. Actually, Dumaguete was spared completely, but it was further north that people got hammered. And I got a pretty good bird's eye view of that on my drive up to Cebu with Ed, and we drove through all that. And they cleared it all up as far as the roads and whatnot. But you can see it was mostly fallen trees. You have a question? Okay. Let's see, at the end of the day, Paul, you've got your own life to live outside of YouTube, and people can't expect you to do it to meet them up 24/7. It's funny, I was thinking that the other day. I'm the hardest working retired guy I know. But I like meeting people. I like to sit down and have coffee with them. And I have never had a bad conversation. It's always interesting. But there's just so many delays, like the weather, or we start to do one thing, and instead of taking 10 minutes, it takes an hour and 10 minutes. And then we go to meet somebody. And I think it'd be better if we just got it centralized. Let's see. Hi, Paul. I'm pretty much terrified of super long flights. Can you recommend any sleeping medications so I can make it? Somebody in California gave me his sleeping medication. Yeah. He gave me like 10 of them. Yeah. And then what did I get out here? Valium. They gave me a Valium. That's what they gave me. They gave me a couple of Valium to get on the flight. But they didn't work that well. But on the flight home, I slept. But on the flight out, I couldn't. So the Valium didn't work for me. How many in and out hats must I bring to reach baller status? Just one. That's all I brought. Yeah. Do you still see the lady that you and Baby May interviewed that sells food to workers? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we see her. We do. I think now she's living in the mountain. No. I've seen her. In Valencia? Here. But she goes further down. She did move or something. Oh. Because I don't see her up and down the street anymore. Yeah. She did move. But I saw her the other day. She's just further down the road, I think. Let's see. They say if you've not had your vaccine and you do not catch COVID, then you have no friends and no life. I guess I just have no friends and I have no life. That's an interesting statement. Hello, Paul and Baby May. Question. Even when May gets her passport, how is she able to travel to the U.S.? I hear it's a near impossible unless they own a business and have money in the bank. Yeah, we just talked to our friends last night online about that whole process. And I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you, until they change things. It's just this much paperwork. Yeah, it's just this much paperwork. It's just ridiculous. It's just nuts to me that you can't sponsor somebody going over to possibly just spend some money in the States as a tourist. That would be her. And I could co-sign. I mean, I'm just venting now, but the process is just crazy. And they say the only real way to get her in is on a fiance visa, which would require an appointment at the embassy. And then at the embassy, you're going to be interviewed. Yeah. And she needs to know stuff about me that I don't even know if she can remember it. She needs to know all my kids' names, their birth dates, my ex-wife's names, their birth dates, things about me, where it's just really beyond ridiculous. And then I watch all this migration at the southern border in America, and I think, why it's just not fair because here I am. We're legally, not legally, but we're officially like signing in. She has a passport. I'm sponsoring her, if you will, or guaranteeing her. And we have a round trip ticket. I don't know what else she asked for, but they want all this stuff. And so I think we're going to shine it on. I don't know. For now, we are. The real reason I wanted to get Mae to the States was to get her set up so she could collect my benefits. But I don't know. It's on the back burner, to be honest with you. We're going to do some traveling here. I think we're going to go to Sikihor next week.
Yeah,
right?
hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to go to Sikihor next week.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go to Bohol. And out of the country, I'll probably take her to Thailand.
Hopefully.
Good morning from General
Larry.
Trias. Hey, Larry. Let's see. Chop
Choy.
choy. VA 100% retired and SSD. Well, good on you, Marion. Grab. Please add donation button for super chatters. We just want to like. We only ask for likes on our little videos here. Can a person become a naturalized citizen of the Philippines? I don't know.
Oh, Dolly. Your
Hey,
friend.
there's Gail.
From Cebulan.
No, we haven't started with the scooter yet either. We can't find enough time to get all this stuff going. Paul, is there anything I need to do or know before going to the Philippines? Nothing. Just pack a bag, jump on, you'll be fine.
Yeah, vacation.
Don't give it any thought at all. Oh, you are in Mexico. Okay, cool. I thought you were. Paul, I have not watched TV in 20 years. And a few months ago, my friend gave me a 70-inch flat screen smart TV. I said, wow, thanks, but I didn't watch TV. So I use it as a monitor. That's basically what we're using it for. I'm glad you said that because that's what we do. We put YouTube up on the deal. I was mistaken. I thought I could answer comments from there, but I can't. So I got the same problem. But anyway, I'll be the first to admit I'm very remiss on the comments. Let's see. Thank you for all you do. Looking for visiting this fall. Hopefully the testing, etc., will be over. Meeting my Filipino girlfriend for the first time. She watches also. She loves baby Mae. Well, thank you, Joe.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah, studio apartments are easy peasy. How much was Gio's apartment? That was a one bedroom.
In there, I think 18? No.
I think it was 18.
Yeah.
It was something like 18. Yeah. That was $360. But $250 you could get a studio without the bedroom. And it would be, nice. It'd be cool. And then we had those little places above Marco's place. What's it called? Latino.
Yeah.
Had the rooms up there.
Yeah.
They were $9,000 a month, was it? Is that what it was?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was $9,000 a month, which is what, $180? Yeah. Let's see. I'll be in central Mexico another 3 or 4 months. Who was it that was in Mexico that just came out of Mexico? Oh, my friend Don.
How about Gary Byrne? Mexico, no?
No, he's not in Mexico. I think he's in Africa.
Oh.
My one bedroom here in Mocktown is $23,000, not included. Yeah, that's a pricey area. I was there for a day. I'm not wild about Cebu. I mean, I'm not disrespecting it, but it just doesn't trip my trigger. We do need to go there, though, so I can make a real assessment of it because I haven't given it enough time. We've just gone up there on what I call business, which is exit clearances.
Yeah.
And one time Mae was sick and another time. So we haven't really had a chance to just go and chill out and get an Airbnb for like 4 or 5 days and go shopping or whatever people do. But Mark Thornton went up there with Jen and he said he didn't buy a thing. He didn't see anything new or exciting or different. It didn't trip his trigger at all. So I don't know. Is Mae going to be part of the house tour? Oh, she's the other. I can't do a house tour without Mae. I need Vanna White up there running around, showing you what's going on. Joshua Tree, right on. The eye. I'd hate to see you with a knife comment had me rolling. Yeah, the girl with the hat. Who was that? The other Mae. Yeah,
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
Mae.
Other
Yeah,
me.
that's Jennifer's cousin or
Cousin,
cousin.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel so embarrassed because I know these girls, and then, but I don't remember them because everybody just kind of looks alike to me, and
Yeah.
that's not any kind of statement. Like, it's just my age,
Yeah.
you know. And time goes by, and the language. And if I don't sit down, like I've never sat down with the other Mae
Mhm.
and had a conversation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her and I have never spent any time together.
Yeah.
Where Jennifer and I have, and Leia and I
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
and other girls have, and your sisters. So I know them really well.
Yeah.
But
And in the video, that is like surprise with you. That's
I
why.
was, I had no idea we were doing that video. That was all Mae's plan. The bigger cities are promoted heavily for the best places. Hey, fellows, all that glitters in the Philippines isn't gold. That's for sure. I'm lucky to have a 2-bedroom house with bathroom, outside kitchen, pump water, and water line and car. I make house good for us. Good for you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Greetings from, how do you say that? It's up Mindanao.
Batuan, Mindanao.
Mindanao. Okay. See, she can say that, and I can't. So why am I laughing at her about the smart TV? Love Baby Mae's interviews are usually involve wonderful family and friends.
Thank
I'll tell you
sir.
one thing about the ladies that used to be on my channel back in the day, and then are now on Mae's channel, is the women on Mae's channel are actually a lot more wholesome than the group I used to attract. Yeah, they really are nice girls. Let's see, I got lost here. Where'd I go? Oh, here we are.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. How much flooding did you guys get? We didn't get any flooding. Greetings from West Michigan. Hi, Tim. Good morning, BJ.
Veggie, good morning.
Hoping to visit the Philippines later this year. Well, good on you. I'm having a hard time contacting anyone in the Philippines. Can you help? Just go on Messenger, I guess. Facebook Messenger is the easiest way. Did you see Gilbert Good? No, I didn't. I found him annoying at times, but you got to give him credit. He wasn't afraid to offend. No, I felt the same way about him. He was kind of annoying, but he did have balls. I did not hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I like all comedians. A lot of good comedians in Boston, like Norm Macdonald and all that. Places with the highest rent will result in the highest commission fee. True. Does Mae know any Filipinos that live in the States that are single? Or any of your girlfriends wanting to come abroad? No. But you know what? I'm really disappointed because I met an American woman at Ground Zero. She came up and introduced herself to us about a week ago. And I gave her my email, and I never heard from her. And she's from Oregon, I believe. And she works online, and she's married to a Filipino guy. And I thought, wow, that's awesome. I've always wanted to interview a Caucasian woman living here. And here happens to be an American from Oregon. I think she's in her 30s or 40s. She's very young looking.
Yeah.
She had a little kid, beautiful little kid with her. Her husband's a Filipino. And I thought, man, that's like a golden opportunity. I don't know if she would agree to do it or not, but I'd like to at least sit and talk with her.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole role reversal of instead of a bunch of guys coming over here and meeting people, all of a sudden here's this woman came over and met a Filipino guy. And I've been wanting to meet some Caucasian women, I don't care where they're from, Germany, America, whatever, that live over here. And I want to get their viewpoint on what they see. But I can't find any. Good morning, evening from, what's that say?
I don't know.
Why,
I
Gary?
don't know how to do that.
I used contact licensed agents. Well, to my knowledge, again, I hate to make these statements because I don't know if they're right or wrong sometimes. But to my knowledge, which is limited, I don't know of any real estate licensing deal. I do see buildings up with, you know, real estate brokers. Maybe there's something that I imagine they have to register, as a business, but I don't think there's any real like rules or regulations that they've got to follow. They kind of leave it up to the attorneys to do that. So in my mind, the agent will race you around, possibly find you a house, and then it's up to the attorney to make everything legal for you, make sure that you can ingress and egress out of the property without problems, that the title's clean and clear. There's so much to buying a building or buying a house, period, out here. Most of it, a lot of it is just handed down to the family. And sometimes it requires like 30 or 40 people to sign off on it. So, I don't know. Day will come when Mae's going to buy a piece of property or a house out here. We'll have to deal with it then.
Joe Banana.
Yeah, quit. Yeah, don't monkey around with Joe Bananas. Hit the like button. That's all we ask for out here. Is Mae going to learn to drive a scooter?
Yeah. But
I
now,
don't think we're excited about it.
my answer is just now no, because I processed for the requirements for the getting passport.
In the future, you're going to try to drive it
I think after the passport. I
after the
think,
passport?
yeah,
What she's
lost-
doing here is stalling. Okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't really want to learn to drive this scooter. I'll answer your question. She's afraid of it.
I like for driving the
She's
scooter.
just being nice because I bought it for her for Christmas. Puppy's going to sit outside and rust. There will come a day where either she does or she doesn't. And she's going to have to do something with it because I don't want a perfectly good scooter just to sit around. But I never press her to do anything she doesn't want to do. If she wants to do it, great. If she doesn't, great. I just wish she hadn't have said how much she wanted a scooter. I could have bought her something else. I need your email so I can contact you. I think we've said it 2 or 3 times, but I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, for your channel.
Ambien, there's one. Ambien's a sleeping agent. I've never taken that, but I've heard of it. Paul, you never answered my question. What was the question?
I think.
Good morning from Tai. We are in Charleston, South Carolina, and arrived in country Philippines. Glad to see you guys are doing well. Well, welcome to it, Scott.
Yes, that's
Let's see. Hi, Paul. Watch the video with the stalker guy who rented. Oh, yeah.
stalker guy.
He donated. Yeah. Yeah. Remember that?
Okay,
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
And he came up to Spice and said, I put $1 in your PayPal or something like that. We got a couple of people knock on our front door recently, too. Be able to open it. I didn't bother with it. Actually, Charles Schwab was right across the street from my sister's place, so I could have rolled in and opened the account. But things just work okay. With the money goes into my bank account, I transfer it over. The Charles Schwab, I think, is super cool if you're using an ATM a lot and you want to operate that way. And I think I've used an ATM 3 times in an emergency when I've been here, where I got caught without any cash and needed it real quick, and I just paid the price and paid the fees. So hindsight being 2020, originally I would have set up with a Charles Schwab account, but I also am not clear if it's FDIC insured, which is really important to me. So I didn't delve into that. Maybe you guys might want to look at that too. But I just didn't want to jack around with changing my Social Security and everything else going from Chase, which is my bank, to Charles Schwab. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. I've already got 5 years worth of history under my belt, moving money from my bank here to the Philippines using Zoom. And if it ain't broke, why fix it? So no, I didn't open the Charles Schwab account. But again, I hardly ever use ATMs. And since we've been here, May and I opened up a local bank together,
Yeah.
Commerce Bank.
Yeah,
We have
Commerce
a
Bank.
joint account there. She has a card, I have a card. I think we put $400 in that, $500 to have like a safety net kind of deal. And she's got a bank account here at BDO. So if we ever needed cash on the spot, ATM wise, we've got that covered. Yeah. So that was really the whole thing about Charles Schwab is they reimburse you for any fees that you use. So it ends up being free. For me, I'd rather pay the $10, just move over my money once a month and call it a day. Let's see. That's, you know what, I don't like to go there because it gets people pissed off and they start. But actually, it's just not fair. If you don't mind me venting, is that it's like I could take May to Mexico hypothetically and just send her across the river, I guess, and she'd get processed through. They give her a cell phone and a bus ride. But trying to do it legally takes months and money and forms, and we're given all these different verifications, authorizations, guarantees, addresses, social security number, names. I mean, they can find me in a heartbeat. And if I'm attached to her, so I guess with me, I'm just frustrated that the system seems broke, and that they should be, I guess I shouldn't compare the two because one's a crisis supposedly, and the other one is the legal way in. I just think the legal way in sucks. That's what I was just saying. I didn't want to mention any presidents' names or anything because I didn't want to steer the conversation that way. But watching from Detroit, well, thank you very much, Big Shug. So we're going to have to cut it in 15 minutes, boys and girls. Let's see. Hi, guys. My father's doing about the same, Paul, as usual. How's Dad doing? My dad's doing good as far as I know. Really happy to, it was bittersweet. I saw him. And I am going to try to make the trip back there now every couple of years and just do what I did, but I'll change the pace up a little bit. There won't be quite the frantic stuff getting done that I had to do. That'll be done with. So when I do go, I think what I'll try to do is Airbnb a hotel somewhere instead of imposing on my sister. And then there's a way to rent a car which works like Airbnb. My ex-wife told me about it. She rented a car, and it was about half price from renting from Hertz or Avis or anything like that. And it's just private people. They have cars. Cars got like 100,000 miles on it, but they run, and you rent it from them. I forget the name of the service. So I think that if in a couple of years, hopefully, it won't be such a financial drain that it was to go over there. It'll be more affordable, and unfortunately, I don't think May's going to go. And she understands it because she was on the video call with me about this process, and it's just so much. And I don't know if you could get through that interrogation or not. I think you would be very stressed trying to remember all that.
Just try,
yeah. Let's see. I'm coming out for an interview for K1 visa for marriage. You're what? I'm on backlog. Yeah, I think it's 6 months to a year. Well, if I marry her, that doesn't change. That makes it even harder, believe it or not. It's the fiance visa that's the easiest way to get in. And then you would marry her in the States, and then it would have a much more impact as far as my Social Security benefits to her. So that was my first thought too. We'll just get married, go over as my wife, no problem, right? Easy peasy. No, it's not the way America's got it set up. Yeah, we're going to do some traveling, BJ. Just won't be to America. Okay, I'll let you read that.
Good morning.
I don't understand it. Rude?
Yes, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Okay. I know what you're saying, Paul. Some deal with my LDR last I checked. It felt correct. It's 130 words waiting just to get on an app. Get up. Yeah. I mean, if May and I are going to get married, just get married here, and call it a day. Um, but there's that quandary of you want her to have the benefits that she would actually be entitled to. Anyway, I don't know. I think May would be required to stay in the States for 10 years in order to receive your benefits. I think it's 5 years. And my friend Gary is going through it right now with his wife,
Yeah.
but he's going a different route, and he's got a daughter, so he's really motivated to do it because he wants the daughter and the kids to get the benefits too. But I believe it's 5 years, and I believe you can do it. You know what? I don't even know anymore. I've heard so many stories. I've heard 5 years, 3 years, this year, that year, 6 month increments. So I don't even know. I guess you just have to go to the website, ask them. I understand, Leonard, that they only give out 50 a year. And that's like the family and friends, that kind of deal. Let's see, in your house tours, can you give us the nearest locations like schools, hospitals? Well, what we're going to do is, I think the best thing to do is to go do the house tour.
Yeah.
And then I'll take you to a familiar location, like maybe back up a little bit, start you at Valencia, like the plaza, because
Yeah.
it's not far from there.
Yeah.
And we'll just drive down and show you the path in. And then as far as schools and hospitals, not really, because that's all down. Schools are localized. So each barangay's got its own school, right?
Yeah.
And it's got its own junior high, and
Yeah,
kindergartner, and high school.
Yeah.
So they've all got their own school. Would we go buy them? I don't know what that would do because they're all there anyway. Hospitals are going to be down in Dumaguete.
Yeah.
Let's see, the K-1 visa for marriage, you don't need everything but your information. Now, I would beg to differ with you on that. Book a flight to Monterrey, Mexico for May and meet her at the U.S. border in Laredo, Texas. It's crossed my mind. Have you popped the question yet? Well, we're talking about it. What was the name of the testing site you had to get your antigen test? I don't know what the name was. It was just a site down in below me. You just went down to the other level and they had a site set up. I don't know the name of it. Trust me, my mind was going 40 different directions too. How about MJM apartments? Saying were studios and others were 2 bedrooms. Yeah, those are good places. Yeah, that's where Mark used to live, and I think Mia lives out there, and I think she's got a studio. She only pays 10 or 12,000 for it. And then there's nice 2 bedrooms, fully furnished.
In Bidra.
Big Rock's just got 1 bedrooms.
Yeah.
For 20K. Yeah. Maybe we'll still have to swim across the Rio Grande. Yeah, we'll rent her a mule. Hey, Paul, I'll be there in December. What's the best way to get to Dumaguete from Cebu? Well, you can take a ferry, you can take a bus, or you can take a plane. Sad that the southern border let people sneak in, but if you're overseas, that's my bitch and complaint too. One doesn't make the other one right. If you just take the southern border issue out of it, I think it's still way too laborious of a process just to get somebody in to scoop around and go to Disneyland. Can you please tell me the best site to get? I can't tell you the best site. I used a company called Patriot, and I just Googled insurance for travel during COVID, and 15 different places popped up. And I clicked on Patriot, and I said, that'll do. I think it was $50, and I bought it. And it had the COVID thing on there. It was up to $50,000 instead of $35,000. Hello from St. Louis. Thank you for coming in, man. Let's see. Stephen Johnson, you need to become a citizen of the Philippines. Yes, but you need to be living there 10 years. Oh, okay. Let's see. Cebu is basically the same as any place else. I just like this location because it's the new ocean and everything within walking distance going to the ocean park. Oh, we went there. Yeah, it's too
Ocean.
it's too I'm not into high rises and all that kind of stuff except for a vacation. But I wouldn't want to live in a condo or go up an elevator. It's just not my thing. I like being on ground level. And I like a house and I like a yard
Yeah.
and instead of just a patio. But to each his own. I mean, I have friends that just love high rise living. They get great views of the beach. They don't want to screw around with any yards or any of that. It's not important. It's just, a matter of what you like. Just so happens I like here as opposed to that. Oh, you're always welcome to the party, young lady. Yeah. Those all involved alcohol. So how things have changed, huh? Hello from Salt Lake. Good on you. Yeah, I heard he's live. We're gonna bail out here in a minute.
Mark
Sorry.
is live.
Super chat not working. Tried 2 times to give you lunch. That's okay. Just hit the like button.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Johnny Dave. Thank you though for the offer.
Yeah.
How expensive is a car in the Philippines? Toyota Wigo, I can speak with some expertise because I went and looked at one. You can get one for $13,000 US out the door. The plumbing in Hong Kong is using salt water from the ocean. Hong Kong never gets usually above 28 Celsius, but the problem with Hong Kong is only one place to stay. Okay. Casinos there. Joe Ordinary, I don't know how to answer your question, bro. I don't know how much money to tell you to bring. I just don't give advice like that. I'm not trying to be a dick. But, I don't know, $3,000? How's that? $1,000 a week, and then always bring too much. I guess I was going to advise you, bring too much, and then go home with some. Just don't bring too little. Looking to come to Dumaguete in October, girlfriend in San Jose. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be great, Joe.
Yeah, Valencia.
Come on in and check it out. I want to set a Filipina for a short while she was very nice to me in Hong Kong, but believe it or not, she broke up with me. I guess it was infidelities. I guess so. Oh, thank you, Todd. Appreciate that. Excuse me. How old is Mae? Well, she's almost 40.
My goodness.
She's getting really old. She's
No.
getting gray. Look, you're getting gray hair.
Yeah, I have pimples.
Aren't you? You're almost 40 years old, huh?
I tell to the dimple, you have the dimple. The dimple answer, yeah, you have the pimples.
He's talking, yeah. What he's talking to you about your age?
I'm 36 years old.
How old?
36 years old.
36.
Yeah.
You're almost 40.
I'm waiting 4 years. The dimple
That
is like
goes
I'm
back to
getting very
the
old.
conversation her and I were having the other day. It's, you had to be there. I'm May's 36, and I'm 25.
I don't like young. I like old.
I'll move out then. Let's get some old geezer in here. Also, my girlfriend, Wuthering Heights. Better soon.
So funny.
All right. Well, I don't know about Wuthering Heights, but I hope it's good. Let's see. North Carolina's in the house. Well, it's easier to get married there and bring a Filipino than it is to apply for a fiance visa and bring it that way. Neither one is easy. Trust me on that. We've been looking into it because ever since I got back from America, I wanted to really take Mae there. It's like, I got to get this girl over here. And Just go bounce around for 2 weeks and come home. Man, you think you were trying to smuggle in, I don't know. What does May think about Hong Kong? And she didn't think anything about Hong Kong. She didn't know anything about it, dude.
Yeah, you told me it's very nice in Thailand.
I like Thailand. Yeah. So I'll drop her ass off in Thailand.
If I go to the Thailand, I'm getting Thailand girl.
Yeah, I'll just leave you there.
How the talking the language there?
Huh? Yeah, you'll figure it out. Just, yeah. What's the matter? See ya. Have fun with this. Wouldn't that be funny? Just take me over there and just drop her ass off. That wouldn't be funny. So look at her. She likes the idea. She likes it when I break her balls.
Sorry.
I was wondering how you meet all these people to interview. You know a ton of people. I've just been here 5 years. So it's like over time, you just pick up people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give you for the interview. It's
And
all my friends.
she meets the girls.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, it was girls that I was dating or girls that I knew or was friends with and running around with. And I mean, she put them into that. So I remember like Kimmy and all those girls that used to come on the channel. She hates them.
Sorry.
But anyway, but I kind of got away from that and hooked it back over to her. You know, I said, well, you just talk to the girls. And then the last one with the girls on the couch was because you set it all up. It was like a hijack.
Yeah.
Did Annalyn get your text?
Yeah, I have received to Annalyn in my Facebook.
Yeah, if you guys are trying to chat up with Annalyn, are you getting the messages to her?
Yeah.
Okay, so what she did and we did, we kind of talked about it, was we want to, when she has these young ladies on their channel that are interested in meeting guys, that's all well and good, but there's a safety issue to be concerned with. We can't just give out her phone number and her Facebook and all this, that, and the other, because I told Mae to accept some guys as Facebook friends, and they sent her all kinds of personal photos.
I have 1,000 people request in my Facebook.
She does. She's got over 1,000 people requesting to be her friend. And the first time I told her to accept it, some guy sent her a dick pic. And so I said, well, that wasn't a very good idea, was it?
3 times.
But you keep looking at it.
No, I blocked.
In fact, she's got it as a screensaver. Should I be concerned?
I blocked. I opened the messenger.
So anyway, we don't want to just say, here, these girls are, here you go. So let the girl choose the guy. And that happened with Giselle's sister.
Yeah.
She was on your channel.
Yeah, in my
and
channel.
Some guy, I think Michael Linford or something like that.
It said Thomas.
Huh?
It said,
I don't know, whatever his name.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Michael was the actor. Thomas Lanford or something like that. Anyway, she's like, she was reading the comments. And she picked him from the comments. So that's kind of our suggestion. If you're interested in meeting one of these girls that Mae's talking to, just leave a comment on and maybe your contact information.
I think.
That's for safety.
Yeah.
And she can choose to contact you at her leisure, and you guys can start a dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other way to do it. I mean, it's not our purpose is to hook people up, but if it happens and it works out, that's awesome. But I'm not a big fan of the LDR stuff to begin with. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's okay if you want to make friends, you want to get information, but as far as striking up a romance, I've never been a fan of it. I don't know. It's just my own prejudice, I guess. There is a Caucasian in my fiance village in Isabella. Yeah, I don't see very many Caucasian women out here, or African American women out here at all. Um, See a lot of like Koreans sometimes
Yeah.
and some Chinese um, for vacation.
Yeah.
But I saw 3 or 4 older Caucasian women at Ground Zero,
Oh
but I
yeah.
was afraid to approach them, because they scare me.
The language. The
Old white
language.
women scare me. Hey, Paul, good to see you and hear from you today. Thanks, man.
No.
Good morning from southern part of Davao. Yeah, Gilbert and Don Merkles. Amen.
Yeah. Edward Lee.
Annoyed I didn't make it to Oregon. Man, I barely made it to where I made it. Larry Webb, you are close correct. It's 5 years living. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's right. It's 5 years living and then 10 years being married. So you can be married outside the country, I think, after you do your 5 years. What can you rent? I'd say a studio. How to meet you and baby? How do I contact you? Oh, you're in Dumagetti. Facebook, Jim, is usually the best way, but I'm thinking about. I'm just during this live stream, it kind of came to me. We're going to leave in 5 minutes. By
Yeah,
the way.
5 minutes.
So I'm going to do it real quick. Maybe we'll just. I'll call the other kids up. I'll call up. What's his doing? Gio, Mark, and Vern, and see if they want to do like a dealio where we all get together.
Okay.
So we're going to miss comments. I apologize. We always do. Or I always do. And we'll do 3 or 4 more in. I think the main thing in most countries that have several ways to get cash. That way, if one of them fails for the reason, you are not screwed. Cash is king. That is sage advice, my friend. So setting up a Charles Schwab account and putting $1,000 in it, maybe that should have been what I did. Maybe I would just have another way to go. But I think that with having my bank in America, Mae's bank here, and our bank together, that's 3 avenues right there. Not to mention I can always borrow some money from somebody. Let's see, I have a lot of my money is direct deposited to my, then I use Zoom to transfer to Mary's BPI. She can use their ATMs. Yeah, that's essentially what I do, except I don't move it to a bank. I just move it to myself. But yeah, the bank-to-bank thing works also. I think it takes longer.
You can read it.
Thank you very much. Oh, Barry Dean, a super
Barry
sticker.
Dean.
Thank you very much, Barry Dean. Let's see. If she crosses the border here in Texas, the state will bus her to Washington, D.C. That's, you know what? I can't go there because I'll tee off. So, guys, I'm going to miss a zillion comments here. Someone said it's a super sticker, so I'll be sure to put it up.
There.
There's Matthew. Paul, you are correct, as it is 5 years living in the USA, and it does not need to be continued. Yeah, I've been kind of studying it. From what I understand, Matthew, and thank you for the $5, my friend. That goes right to Mae's old age fund. You're almost 40, you know. You're going to need something for your
4 years for waiting.
Yeah, you're pushing it. You got a lot of gray hair. 5 years. Pity poor guy. Okay, super sticker. Thank you very much.
Not sure.
We are going to have to. There's my buddy Richard, Governor of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's your neighbor before.
And yours too.
Richard Goodley. Oh, Stacy
And you're
Clipstone.
Stacy.
Stacy.
I got to say hello. Thank you very much, Stacy.
Yeah,
I know I'm
thank you,
skipping a
Stacy.
bunch of people. I apologize for that. As usual, I've managed to run my mouth more than the comments. So I want to just go through it real quick, make sure we said hi, and we'll end on Greg. Yeah, Mae's Walker Fund. I like that. All super stickers are going for Mae's old age Walker Fund. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for watching.
And we just wanted to say hi to everybody real quick before we go out and look at this house.
Yeah.
And I will put my email in the description once this thing processes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys want to get a hold of me. All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Sorry for the missing the comments as usual, but what are you gonna do? All right.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.